every machine has become less reliable with every new model that comes out. Now in this very instance, yeah, we're talking about mixers, but literally any machine ever, it's kind of just gotten worse over time. Which is why we go out of our way to restore the older generation machines so that you can still purchase quality units. Now when we offer machines, we either fully rebuild them or we go through and we inspect and we upgrade them. So let's go ahead and upgrade this machine behind me while I go ahead and tell you why quality has kind of dropped over the years. Now the reduction of quality doesn't just lie on the manufacturer, it lies with the consumer as well. So typically you have a first generation product that comes to market. It's new, it's robust, it's amazing. But then another company comes along and says, hey, that product is amazing, I think we can do it better and cheaper. So now you have 2 companies competing, and before you know it, there's 10 companies competing. And remember, each time they each say, I think we can do it cheaper. Now, by now, that first company that started, they have thousands of employees and shareholders, and it would hurt a lot of people if that company crumbled. So they have to make their product cheaper to compete with the new people that have come in. And then walks in China, who can do it even cheaper than all of them. Now again, there is nothing wrong with shopping for a deal. I'm a bargain hunter myself. But going for the very cheapest option is never the best idea. Now I've even seen this in consumers that shop with me. And as a consumer myself, I get it. Times are tough out there. By the way, right now, just inspecting for any weird things going on with these gears. Looks good so far. When you go for the cheapest option, it forces the quality manufacturers to cheapen their product. They have to in order to be able to compete. I've removed the motor. I'm also removing these 3 mounting bolts. We're going to add lock washers to all of these bolts and then reinstall them, which prevents these screws from coming loose while mixing, allowing the head to rattle and bounce. Now, some of the ways that companies make their products more affordable and cheaper for them to produce is using less material. So for example, maybe they take these frames right here. They might have been way thicker in the past. They make them thinner. Or they'll remove material entirely. See how this is a whole wall right here? This one has a space. They will also remove more mechanical functions, and in lieu of those, add more electronic features, which speed up production and cost less. Again, not just in mixers, this is every machine across the board. They'll also use lesser components. Look how lightweight this grease is. Stuff like that's gonna break down much faster, and it's not gonna protect your gears as long. Take a look at what we're adding back in its place. It is significantly thicker. And sometimes they even go as far as removing some features like the spring and washer, to which then it falls on people like me to bring those back and actually come up with solutions to make them easier to install. Now previously you would have had to disassemble the machine to add this, but we invented the quick install. You simply split this spring like a key ring and then just twist that baby up into place. And we'll do that exact same thing with this washer as well. We just bend that back flush, and now we have a brand new spring and washer. So yeah, I know it sucked to hear that some of that is our fault as a consumer. It doesn't just lie with the manufacturer. Because in our quest for cheaper product, we also drive down quality. And the best way to combat all of this is to shop with intent, buy for quality and not for price. Oh, and you can grab a spring and washer from the link below.